Hi guys, I hope you all are doing very well. My name is Anshul, and in this video I'm going to tell you what all career options you have after you complete your ACCA. So this is the biggest question that a student has even before starting ACCA, or this question can also arise in students who are doing ACCA, that once we complete our ACCA, if we want to go do job or if we want to go for a business or like our own profession, what all options we have. And why this question arises in some students is that some students might not be good at a particular subject but they are good at other. Like say for example, one student is not good in tax, he is not good in tax, but he is good in accounts and reporting, he is good in this subject. So does it mean that he cannot do job because he need to know everything? So I'll tell you everything in this video. Please stay tuned, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and share this channel with all your friends and knowns. Just to tell you, to the students who are watching this video for the first time, I have uploaded F1 to F8 all chapter complete videos, and the playlist of all is there in the description box. Okay, so for all the students who are looking for free videos, I have uploaded everything for relating to these subjects on this channel. So this channel is like, you will not need to go anywhere. I have told you the tips and everything, so you'll get everything in this channel. So let's start. So the first thing that you have to think of or you have to decide is whether you want to do job or you want to start your own practice or profession. So firstly, what all options you have if you are planning to do job. If you're thinking that I'll go for job, I cannot start my own practice, I don't want to do it, I just want someone to give me work and I'll do it, and I want to be a part of a big group or a big company. So what all options that you have? So first thing, when you are looking for job, so there are two type of jobs, two type of industries from where you can get job. One is consultants and other is company. So consultants are like groups of ACCAs who hire more ACCAs because they are providing professional services to the outsiders. So these kind of consultants might hire you for any of these. It will be a job for you, but they are not a company. They are a group of consultants who work for different companies. They are like professional. And second is like companies that you directly place into a company like Amazon or Google and you work for them. So if you are planning to go for job, so what all options you have are, first is financial accountant. So what exactly the work of financial accountant is? So financial accountant is a person who takes care of all the books, all the bookkeeping, managing all the books, preparing all the books, and finalizing all the books. And like your company has different branches all over the world, then consolidation of all the books in like IFRS, also to prepare cash flow statement of all the entities. So it itself is a big work, is a big field, and you might get placed as a financial accountant in a company. So for all the students who like to do accounts, who love accounts, then this is the best option for you, and you will definitely succeed in this career. Second option that you have after you complete your ACCA and you are looking for job is management accounting. So what is a management accountant and what work does a management accountant do? So as you must have studied F2 or the students who are planning to start ACCA, so management accountant is a person who does not finalize the accounts, who does not prepare the accounts, but who use the accounts to see what all working we are doing and what all improvement we can do. Like for example, if our sales are, let's say, 100 crores in this quarter, but we planned that our sales should have been 150 crores, so why our sales have not achieved the target? So what issue are there? So to work on that issue, analyze it and to correct it so that in the next quarter the sales achieve the target. So that is like the work which is done by a management accountant. So it basically works on all the costing areas of the company, that if you're purchasing something from one vendor and you know some other vendor who is giving the same quality but at a lesser price, so definitely you will buy from that. Just a very small example. So these are like the work that are being done by the management accountant. So the students who have studied F2 or F5, that is performance management. They know a lot of technique, lot of tricks how to find out the costing and how to reduce the costing, absorption, margin. There are a lot of things. So this is altogether a different field, and you can work in this field as well. You can get hired in this field as well. Third is managing finance and forecasting. So managing finance and forecasting, this is also kind of field which itself is a big field, and definitely you can get job in this as well. So managing finance and forecasting means, first of all, managing finance means to manage the finance that you have and to see that you do not waste money. So if a person is managing finance, he will be responsible to see the best way from where they are raising money. Like for example, there are 10 banks. So which bank is offering the least interest? So you should get loan from that. If you are and planning whether you want to raise money through equity or through debt. So that is up to the managing finance manager who takes care of all this. And also forecasting that if we take money, if we take loan from bank, how will that money will impact the business in future. Like in future, if you make a forecasting that if we invest money into this business and we use this money in this way, how our books will change and how our accounts and business will improve. That is the work which is done by the finance manager basically. So finance manager is not a one-time job. Finance manager takes care of a lot of things, day-to-day finances, weekly finances, like quarterly. If he has been given that in particular this department, we cannot spend this much amount. This is the maximum limit that we can spend. Like in every country, we have a finance minister. Same way in companies, we have a finance manager who takes care of all the finance. Fourth option that we have is internal auditor. So what is an internal auditor? Internal auditor is who checks whatever work is being done by the financial accountant, management accountant, are the process that is being made by them are good or they need upgradation. Like for example, there are a lot of accounting softwares in the market. Every accounting software has its pros and cons. So like the company was using an old software, but a new software has come which will be beneficial for the company in terms of cost. So internal auditor will see that, will analyze it, and will tell the company that you should change this thing, and he will help the company in that. Like for example, financial accountant is preparing the books of accounts. Every month it will be checked by the internal auditor whether these books are okay to go or they need some changes or there are some errors or some frauds are going on. So it is his duty to check everything internally and to report to the company. And the last is not a good word. So in the list, the last thing that we can do is direct and indirect tax consultant. So company can hire you just to find out the tax that company is required to pay. How can company save tax yearly? How much tax company has to pay in form of GST, goods and service tax. For all the employees and other person, company deduct some tax and deposit that to the government. So how to calculate that, to deposit all that? If company is in a legal matter, is in legal case regarding taxation, so he will take care of everything. So direct and indirect tax consultant is altogether a field which will take care of everything regarding the taxation of that company. Company might hire not one but different consultants for this field only. That depends upon the size of the company. So these are different fields where you can get job in a company. Most importantly, this is not an exhaustive list. There are a lot of other options that you can get, but these are most commonly jobs that is available in different companies. So next is, if you are planning to start your own profession, you don't want to do job, you don't want to work under some person, you want to start your own practice as a businessman. So what options you have if you're planning to start your own practice, own profession after becoming an ACCA? So the first option that you have is to become an internal auditor, external auditor, or statutory auditors of the company. So the students who are hearing this term for the first time, so these are like external auditors. Auditors means checkers who checks everything in the company and see if company has not done any misrepresentation or any fraud. So they will report it to the owners of the company. So these work can be done by a professional as well. You might be wondering, sir, internal auditor, you said it can be in job. Yes, company can hire internal auditor for themselves, or company might ask you to become an internal auditor, to work as an internal auditor for some particular days. Like for example, company say you are internal auditor of our company, you can visit 2 to 3 times a month and to check all the things, and this in this way you can get the work of internal auditor of different companies, different fields of companies. So that's a profession as well. So you will be paid for providing the work, and that's it. You will not be paid on monthly basis. Okay. Next option that you have is direct and indirect tax consultant. So as like I told you, in case if you are doing job in a company might hire you to work for taxation, all the taxation matters. But there are many small companies who don't want to hire a ACCA just for the taxation part. They don't have that much part, it's a very small thing. So what they do is they ask externals, professionals, to work for them on a particular job basis, on a contract basis. Okay, for example, someone hires you to file their income tax return, or to calculate the tax, or to do tax planning for them, how to save tax, and they pay you for that. That is like, as a profession, you can get this kind of work. So this can be direct tax, income tax, indirect tax like GST, sales tax. So this work can be done by a professional as well. Third is investment banker. Investment banker is a very, very good field, very vast field, and this is very revenue generating. All the others are also revenue generating, but this is the most revenue generating field a person can go when he or she works as a profession. So what an investment banker do? So investment banker is a person who helps the businesses to make their books, to modify their books, to work accordingly, so that they can get investments from banks, or to investment from a financial institutions or outside their country. Like for example, if in India, there are a lot of companies who are looking to raise funds. You must have seen or you must have heard about Shark Tank. So what a Shark Tank does is, Shark Tanks are like 5-6 sharks are sitting over there who are big investors. They will see your working, they will see your product, they will see your finances, and if they get attracted to it and they find that it is profitable in future, they will invest money in you. So investment banker helps the person, helps the companies to make their books accordingly, to make the company work in that area, to prepare the books, to forecast the books, so that they can get investment from different companies or banks. So investment banker act as an intermediary between the company and the banks or the financial institutions, because if you are an investment banker, then financial institutions trust you that if you are bringing a company to them, that company must be good, and company trust you that the company has gone to you for some investment, you will definitely do it through the financial institutions or different banks. So that's the job of an investment banker, or that's a profession of an investment banker, and it is actually rapidly growing nowadays. And other option that you have as a profession is like financial modeling and valuation. So what is financial modeling and valuation? So a lot of businesses wants to know that if we take loan from bank, how can it will affect our books. Like in job, this is also done by the person who is doing job, but as a profession you can also do this. This is like financial modeling. Like for example, company gives you their books, present books. They gave you 4 options, that if we invest money through equity, if we invest money through debt, this is the interest rate, and after getting this, we will use this money in this way, how will it affect the books. So we will make our own model, we will make our own model in spreadsheet, and we will calculate everything, and we will tell the company that if you invest money in this way, okay, and if you use the money in this way, then after 5 years your books are going to be like this. So this is like financial modeling and valuation. So this is also very vast field and very revenue generating. This helps a lot of companies to find out that if they invest money, whether they, first of all, it is important to see whether the investment will lead to some future profits or not. So if the financial modeler like you say, no, if you invest this money, it will not going to help you in any way, it will be a complete disaster for you, so you will not take money. You are not just thinking, okay, I want to take loan and you take loan. Not like that. A company, before taking a loan, first of all see that where we can use this money and to generate more profits. So these are different fields. Again, this is not an exhaustive list. There are a lot of other options that company can go for, but this is like the most common areas that a person in practice do. So as you can see, these lists are not exhaustive. This, and if you're planning for job, so my point is you have a lot of options after becoming an ACCA. It's not restricted to any particular field. So don't worry, just continue with your ACCA, become ACCA, and what you can do while doing ACCA, you can do some courses, short-term courses like spreadsheet course, Microsoft Word course, your Microsoft Office course, or like accounting software courses that will help you enhance your CV, that is curriculum vitae. VTI, we call it CV. CV is like whenever you go for job, then you make a CV in which you write everything about you, every experiences that you had, every degrees that you have, and you give it to the employer, and employer see and then give you job. So if you do these courses, it will help you in job as well. Plus, it will also enhance your CV. So lot of options are there if you're planning to go for ACCA. Don't worry. Don't think that after ACCA you will get restricted. No, you will not. There are a lot of other options as well. Once you become an ACCA, you will find out, okay, sir, that the options that you gave were very limited. We now know that we have a lot of other options as well. So that's the point, guys. And I wish you all the very best. And please subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and please share it. Okay, guys, take care and have a great time.